And then we're recording. Right. So I've been reading $100 million offers again. My jumper looks so like there's so much things wrong with this. I've been reading 100. I look so I can't live like this. There we go. I've been reading $100 million. I'm not comfortable anymore. Let me get to the point. I've been reading $100 million offers by Alex Hormozy. And there's a bit. I was just looking at a random part. And it was just all about the market. And it says something about that you need to have a demand, not create it. And it also means it has to be growing. You have to be in a growing market, because if you don't have a growing market, then it's going to be harder to, you know, grow. But it made me think as well. I did write quite a bit on my tablet. What was it? 2 in 1. But it's well, I thought I'd just share my thoughts. So in my terms, the market that I'm in is gardening specifically, but because of how competitive the market is in terms of gardening, it's harder to differentiate myself from my competitors, that being grown men with vans and all that sort of stuff. So I've decided to just niche, like do the obvious thing, do a niche within a niche, because I realize that no one is doing that specifically. It's just, hey, if you need gardening, like I've looked at their ads online, I've looked at their ads on Facebook Marketplace, looked at their ads on like just Facebook groups, and they're saying, hey, if you need gardening, we can do that. That's not specific enough to the audience. So for me, because I've only really done these two things and it's had the highest conversion rate, I'm going to be doing gardening. Sorry, garden. I said gardening. I'm going to be doing garden tidies. So that means like your garden looks worn out. I'm just going to refresh it for you. And jet washing as well. And then I'll upsell with add-ons like weed killers, doing someone's patio, yeah, stuff like that. And with new laws coming into place in terms of the green bins, that's all the green waste. You have to pay like a £40 subscription from March onwards. If I, when I knock on doors, create awareness for that, and if I well, leave them with a flyer, then people are gonna want to make it seem more worthwhile rather than like paying 40 quid to only use the bin like once or twice, unless like you're a really avid gardener. So it'd be more worthwhile for me to just do the garden for them as well as take the waste away for them. So that's a really good thought I was thinking about. So overall my market is growing, which is good. So it means that I can grow as well. But it is really, really crowded. But the people who are on top, so people who are winning in that market, which is really crowded, like it's got a lot of people. I can't stress that enough. There's so many people in the market, it's annoying. But the people who are at the top, they have won by differentiating. It tends to be just landscaping they do, just something they do. So I figured I may as well just differentiate myself early, so then I can iterate the rates that I ask for payment, and as a result, I should just win. And if I don't, then I'm doing something wrong, and I should look back at what I'm doing and try it again. But yeah, it's viable where I'm based. It's there's a good enough population of people who want gardening. It's more just I shouldn't come across and say, hey, I'm doing garden. It should be like a garden tidier to begin with, and then from there I get a repeat customer. So yeah, that's something I've got to work on. So I've got to work towards. Something I've got to focus on, I should say, not work on or towards. But yeah, I know the idea of having a good demand isn't. I feel like it's not based on the niche, but it's based on the sub niche that you offer. Because if you offer every sub niche, then you're going to be just offering the big niche, which is why they're called sub niches, because they're inside that big niche. So I guess in order to market yourself towards people, you need to dial down the specific pain point that they're going through, and you'll convert more. And if you don't convert more, you'll get higher quality people who are willing to pay more, because they're thinking, okay, this guy specializes in jet washing, this guy specializes in garden tidy ups, because if I'm only offering those two, whereas I literally do more than just that. Like I do gutter clearing as well, which is crazy. Like how am I doing that? It's just an upsell that I do. I add it onto my existing offer. So I'm like, hey, I'll do this, that, this, that. And when I finish that, I'm like, hey, what do you think? Like, oh, that's cool. I'm like, sick. By the way, I also do other things. It's more just a house exterior thing in general. And then go from there.